Hey, what's up guys? Ken Kaplan here from the New England Motorcycle Museum, and today I'm pretty excited about this. I just got back from a ride on this. This is a 1969, 50-year-old, all original Honda Ca175. We get a lot of these in. We've got truckloads of these in. Look on our YouTube channel, you'll see, but rarely do you get one in that runs as fine as this one does. It fires up, it has electric start, purse like a kitten. All the electrical functions work beautifully on it. The brake light, the turn signals, the headlight, everything's on point, including the electric start. It's an original factory candy ruby red paint job, and we went right through this thing top to bottom. I got a work order inside. Junior will write it all up in the ad. I'll tell you from memory, if I might leave a thing or two up, but he'll write it up. I know they started by doing a compression test. The compression checked out perfect. So, and it had good, it had a perfect compression, and it had good spark. So we figured, let's resurrect this baby and do all the full Monty of preservation services. This came from the main cycle collection that had been in their collection for over 20 years. And he had some bad luck, family issues, and decided to sell off a lot of his collection. We bought this bike. The particular, the first thing we did is you go through the fuel system. Look at inside this tank. It looks super, super clean. We went in and bicarbonate, sodium blasted the inside of the tank, cleaned it out really nice. Went and rebuilt the petcock on the bike on this side right here. Come around this side. Rebuilt the petcock, put brand new fuel lines in it, and a fuel filter. Took the carb off, cleaned and rebuilt the carb, cleaned out the air box, adjusted the valves on it, put brand new spark plugs in it, adjusted pretty much everything on the bike, brakes, levers, everything, put a brand new chain on it. Went to the electrical system, made sure everything works perfectly, and I know I left a few things out. Went to the detail shop. Doc gave it a full detail top to bottom. The engine's just beautiful on the bike. The paint's got a little patina on it, but as far as I can tell, this is original 50-year-old factory paint. And the best thing about it, one thing I really like is the chrome on the side with the black and white vintage Honda badge. And look at this, electric start. Fires right up, purrs like a kitten. It's got the original head pipes. The original factory mufflers were removed, so it has a nice little rumble to it. And she runs great. I'd ride this thing anywhere, exactly the way it is right now. Just get on and go. It's a Honda. These things are bulletproof. So, as I had mentioned, the turn signals work beautifully. It's got the right turn signal in the front, right turn signal in the back. Check out the gauge on this thing. It's got the original factory gauge with the turn signal indicators, and both left and front and right, left and right, front and rear turn signals work. Horn works, high beam and low beam. The rear brake works beautifully. I mean, this is definitely a bike. If you wanted to take a bike to concourse condition and do a full restoration, this is an excellent candidate. Absolutely, because mechanically it's mint. Unfortunately, the side cover got cracked on it. That's too bad. It needs a set of mufflers. But other than that, I wouldn't restore this bike. I would just leave it alone. I would leave it alone. It's an excellent investment. Down the road, it'll be worth more original. I just replaced this side cover and put a nice set of cherry bomb mufflers on it, because I love the sound of the motor. And it pulls. One thing that really surprised me about this bike is how strong she pulls. It feels much bigger than a 175, and I'm not really sure why, but probably because it's a twin. But it pulls nice. The brakes are excellent. Front and rear brakes are really good, and she handles like a dream. Woohoo! You can't beat that sound. The engine's awesome, and she's a little ripper. 175, but goes. Nice cushy suspension, good brakes. What's not to like about it? I mean, it's a 50-year-old antique, traditional Honda quality, and it's a classic. Destined to go up in value. And best part about it, they say you meet the smartest or nicest people on a Honda. I say you meet the smartest people, because these things are bulletproof and they're a great investment. And who knows where it'll be down the road, but right now, as far as value-wise, it's a rock solid investment. Again, just push this little button right here. Listen to that. What a cool piece. If you have any questions about it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. ship it anywhere in the country for you. I'll ship it overseas, whatever you want to do.
Just message us your postal code for a quote.
Is there anything you'd like to add other than we haven't had one come in the museum like this that runs perfectly?
Yeah, man, the production numbers of the bikes of the 60s and even the late 60s weren't even close to the by the time, you know, the 70s were coming to an end. So
it's a much more rare piece.
These bikes are, you know, you don't see them all the time.
With 10,166 miles on it.
The original factory paint, I mean.
Oh, very, very rarely. Rarely, if ever. And it's a really cool color. It's like a candy ruby red. I absolutely love it with the chrome, and the original badges are in nice shape. Usually they're all like, you know, melted from the sun and beat up and rusted. This one was in the main cycle collection for decades. So anything you want to add, Junior, before I roll it in?
No, man. I mean, the bike speaks for itself. Call us with any questions or
Don't forget, Bike Night start April 12th at the museum every Friday night all season long. Come on down. We got 6 3-day weekends of events planned. We've got Mini Bike Mania, Motorcycle Mania. We've got Rock Stock, 21 vans coming. That's on Memorial Day weekend. We got Doug Danger coming to do a jump. We've got a lot of great things going on here. And then in Rocktober, we have the Rocktober Music Festival. And then we have the Haunted Museum. So 6 weeks. Our next big event coming up is the 500cc shootout. That's on April 26th, 27th, and 28th. 3-day event. If you survive it, you get a trophy. It's called the No Survivors, No Prisoners Weekend. So that's one. Stay tuned. There's gonna be some awesome stuff going on this year. I just dig the sound of this Honda. It's a sexy little thing. Stock, they sound really quiet, and I just dig the way it sounds with the little lake pipes on it, little header pipes. Very cool little bike. And like I said, this does not. To me, when I think about 175, I think of something that's anemic with no power. This thing's got great power, and you know, if you rode like a anemic, yeah, you think of a Triumph 250 or anything like that. They usually suck to ride. You know, they're not any fun. This one's fun. 5-speed transmission, great brakes, handles awesome. This is the bike. These late 60 Hondas are what got Honda such a great reputation right off Jump Street, and they started selling like hotcakes. So when the 70s came around, people knew, hey, these things are the best bang for your buck. And they almost put Honda and Harley. They almost put Harley Davidson and Triumph out of business. You know, take a look at this bad boy. She's a beauty. So again, if you have any questions about it, give us a call. We like to prop it up a little bit, hold it up straight here, put it on a little block of wood, and make it sit pretty for you. Look at that profile on this thing. It's just sexy. Isn't that a beautiful little bike? Original upholstery. Look at this 50-year-old seat cover. Look at this thing, Kenny. Do a close-up on the seat cover. That's a quality piece. I mean, I don't think it's leather, is it? But I don't know what it's made out of, but man, it sure is nice to last 50 years like that with no rips or anything. So yeah, look at the badge on this side. The badge looks brand new. That's the original badge on that. And the gauge is real nice. The plastics on the turn signals are nice and clean and clear. The lenses, these lenses could be off a 2014 CRF 250 and I wouldn't know it. You know, they're that nice. So she's got a little patina on her, a couple dings in the front fender. This one, the top tip of the fender is bent a little bit. The original grips and levers, that's like unheard of, you know. I think these are original grips. They look period correct.
Yeah, they're definitely at least.
Definitely the original levers. So original shocks. Very, very cool piece. I can't say enough good about it. And she purrs like a kitten. So if you have any questions, give us a call, 860-454-7024. I'm going to fire her up, roll her into the museum one last time. She'll be in the museum on display. I'd love to keep it here with the other classic Hondas. If you want to buy it and leave it here as an investment, you can. Good luck bidding. God bless America.